Jackie, and I'm here with your All Access interview with Earl of Palisades. We're here at World Tour Cincinnati. It's good to see you guys again. We talked to you back at South by So What in Austin. The weather sort of feels similar, although the location's a little bit different.
Yeah. Pretty hot. Well, thanks for having me.
Nice to see you. Are you also from New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay, because I know most of the boys are from my home state as well. What are some radio stations you grew up listening to around Jersey?
103.5 KTU is what I always grew up listening to. A lot of the kids in my grade school used to listen to Z100, and for some reason I just never listened to that, but I like KTU because I really like KTU. I like that.
There you go. A little bit. I listen to both as well. They're both good stations. So how did South by So What prepare you guys for Warped Tour? They're definitely two very different festivals, but are there some tricks that you sort of learned along the way?
Yeah, definitely have to be very speedy when setting out because time is of the essence, I guess you could say, because if you're late, then you make everyone else late. So South by So What definitely helped us with that because you know how it is. One stage here, one stage there, and like back to back, and if you're late, you're late. You gotta cut us off.
Yeah, and that's not a good way to make fans. Yeah, and the only way to do that is to cut us on, unfortunately. A lot of, you don't have it on today, but a lot of the graphics of your gear and of your merch is sort of Asian inspired. Where did that come from?
Just I guess streetwear in general. Just black and white just seems to be trendy. Or really got like from Kanye West and Soul Desire. They don't really wear it anymore, black and white, but when they started wearing it, they were like, oh yeah, it kind of fits our music, kind of fits our style, and what we want to do. So just a whole entire nation.
And did I read somewhere that you're going to the Far East?
Yes, in middle of September we are going to Japan for the very first time.
Are you ready for that?
I hope so.
Are they ready for that?
Oh, I think they're way ready. I don't think a lot of bands come through very often, so bands, international bands are really good. So I'm hoping it's really crazy.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you guys are going to really have a real big time over there. Your album Mind Games.
Yes.
When did that come out again?
It came out the first week of January this year.
What's one song or two songs that you feel best represents Palisades' overall sound?
Overall sound, I would have to say either the title track Mind Games or Player Haters.
Why is that?
Because Player Haters Ball is really aggressive, and then out of nowhere you just get hit with an angelic, really piano part out of nowhere, and then Mind Games is pretty much, I guess, the simplistic sound of Palisades. It's just nice music with great bands. It's like the best of it, essentially.
And I think that's a really good way to describe your band. Are there some bands growing up that you listened to that inspired that sound? Because I can think of some that sort of fit in that subgenre.
This is going to sound very left field, but when I was a kid, my favorite band was Glory. It still is Glory.
Awesome.
So that's how I kind of got into this music scene. But like as far as dance music, like I said, was KTU, and I was always listening to dance music. Like because they would play it, they don't play it as much anymore. But back then they used to play like really crazy songs. But yeah.
And it's not. I think growing up, I didn't hear a lot of Newfound Glory in Jersey radio, so I think that the chance of hearing dance music over Newfound Glory is much higher than pop punk at the time. So that's really interesting. So here at Warped, there's lots of kids, lots of fans, and lots of bands playing. How did you guys make sure that you grab kids' attention and sort of maintain that to be memorable for them?
Well, first of all, I guess the start of the day, social media is very important. The moment we find out what time we play and the doors open is when we let kids know what time we're playing. We let them know what time we're signing, what time we're signing, and even when we're playing, we're yelling at people who are just walking by just to come and watch. And it's nice though, I've noticed that some people who are walking by just tend to stop and just actually catch a few songs, so it's nice to see, without having to call them over.
That's always nice.
But yeah, we always try to make sure that the signings are personal, sign everything, have a little conversation, if time permits, and
I'm sure that personal one-on-one time is very memorable.
Oh, yeah.
But you did mention social media, which is so important, I feel like, in this time period. Is there one platform that you prefer? Do you guys take turns or cover certain ones?
I personally prefer Twitter because it's just so instant. Like, it's just the quickest way to find out about anything that you a rumor or something. But I'm going to go ahead and say probably the band's favorite thing is Twitter. love Twitter. The other guys also really love Instagram. I'm not a very good selfie taker or picture taker, so I kind of stray away from it. So.
I find it's easier to take pictures of other things than of oneself.
Yes, I absolutely agree.
And I think, I know I'm sure this is some Facebook rumor, but I heard that they're trying to say that it's sort of like a mental thing if you take too many selfies. So it's like, fine, see, that's good, then I must be okay. If I can take pictures of other things or other people, that's cool. So what are some benefits of playing Warped Tour?
Honestly, it's the exposure is like the craziest thing. Like, you know, there's always people walking by, and like even if like I said, if you can catch like a couple people's ears, a couple songs, and if they even join in and start jumping and sing, like not singing along, but they're jumping.
They can sing along too.
Yeah, they can sing along too. But as far as people who've never heard us, it's a great area to get your music out there. But yeah, like just the exposure is more than enough. Oh, also networking with other bands and stuff. Yeah, so that's how a lot of podcasts like come to be, because they meet up each other all the time. So networking is a huge one too.
Yeah, that whole physical networking between bands. Yeah. So in a couple of days you go back to playing Jersey.
Yes.
Are you ready for another hometown crowd?
To be very honest, no, actually. You're probably the first person that ever, even my band hasn't really discussed it.
I didn't mean to jinx you.
No,
It's a good thing.
I'm just really nervous. All of our families are coming out, so all the families are coming out, friends, and just there shouldn't be pressure on coming to a hometown show, but I feel like we have something to really prove.
If anything, you'll just get a bigger crowd to play with.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, so it should be a good time. I'm still nervous, but it should be good.
After the first quarter, you'll be fine, I promise. So what's up next for you guys after Warped Tour?
We are going to Japan in September, so I believe September 13th and 14th. We have 2 shows. Beyond that, I can't disclose what we have for the rest of the fall, but we think I can say that you'll probably see a couple bands on it.
Okay, that's a good tease.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, stay tuned for much more from Palisades. This is Jackie, thanks to All Access, and in the Key of Change. Thanks, Earl. If you wouldn't mind, come over, please, and sign